Listen, we have nothing to worry about on this one. This is one of the best campaigns we've ever done. Mr. Ferns is going to be thrilled. We're going to get fat bonuses, and we'll be eating lunch at the Fort Henry Club every day.
Mr. Ferns' representative is here. He calls himself the doctor.
Please send him in and connect us with Mr. Ferns. Mr. Ferns, we think you're really going to be pleased with this campaign.
Mr. Ferns, picture this. It takes motivation to get off that couch. But when you're going to the Ryan Ferns Healthplex, it's easy. We think you'll love this ad we put together for you. It provokes emotion, it's inspirational, and it makes people want to live a better lifestyle. It can even move little Bobby to aspire to be a heavyweight champ, just like his idol. Family togetherness. That's what it's all about at the Ryan Ferns Healthplex. Let's take a look.
Are you tired of the way you look? All those cigarettes and tumblers of scotch getting you down? Are you ready for a change in your life? I'm Ryan Ferns of the Ryan Ferns Healthplex, and we are here to help you. Here at the Ryan Ferns Healthplex, we believe in helping every client reach their full health and fitness potential. Don't believe me? Take Pat. Before coming to the Healthplex, Pat was out of shape. Now, after coming to our new state-of-the-art facility, Pat's a new man.
Thanks, Ryan Ferns.
Come on down to the Ryan Ferns Healthplex and let's change your life forever.
Well, Mr. Ferns, what did you think?
I hated it. Is this some kind of sick joke?
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. What didn't you like?
I hated it all. The Ryan Ferns Healthplex is a facility of the future. We need to show that. This idea is tired. Do you really think this is going to motivate people? We need something new and exciting. Doc, show them how we feel.
Well, that didn't go as anticipated. We should have gone with my idea. It was like 100 times better.
Okay, what's next? It's getting late and I've got to be at Wilson Lodge tonight.
Well, West Liberty University is another high-profile client. They're a growing powerhouse, and now they're going co-ed. I think the president's on Channel 7 doing an interview right now. Let's check it out.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Nate Fluharty, joined by West Liberty University President Robin Capehart. Mr. President, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, Nate, thanks for having me.
First, tell us about your initiative to take West Liberty University from a good college to a great university.
You know, West Liberty has a history of being a very good college with great faculty, great programs, high standards. And so what we tried to do to move to a great university was to elevate those standards as to what are the characteristics of a great university. And so what we did, we designed our programs, our classroom work, our community engagement activities around those particular values, and to set those types of high goals so that we could move in that direction of becoming a great university.
Let's talk about some of the academic programs that have been put into place to get you to that initiative you were just talking about.
Well, I think one of the more prominent programs has been our Master's in Physician Assistant Studies which is a program that's not only in demand by students, but it's in demand by the cultural and economic situation in the state of West Virginia, where we have an aging population, and obviously there's a high demand for health care. You know, West Liberty has a tremendous heritage in terms of health care with an outstanding nursing program, outstanding dental hygiene program, one of the few programs of distinction in terms of biology throughout the state of West Virginia. And so it was just a natural to be able to meet those needs and to be able to meet our obligations as a public institution to start a physician's assistant program. We have other programs such as our music technology program in the fine arts, our social work program, our MBA program that's scheduled to come on board here in a few months. And so a lot of these programs are what we would call niche programs. In other words, we're trying to find programs that students want and that fit specific needs in the economy.
Talk about the importance that West Liberty University has connecting to the local, regional, and even state communities.
Well, I think it works both ways. I think the community provides us with obviously a source of students and the opportunity to provide a high-quality education for those students. But I also think as a public institution, we have a responsibility to be a resource to the community. And I think we've tried to do that in many ways through our outreach programs such as Channel 14, which reaches into 100,000 homes all throughout the Ohio Valley, and the programming, local programming we provide there. We have a vice president of community engagement who's been involved in a lot of other initiatives throughout the community, who's actually involved in fundraising activities and those types of things. So I think we have an obligation as a public institution to become a part of the community. We've set up a number of research institutes. Our Institute for Innovation and Education has rapidly gained not only state but regional but national recognition in terms of some of the product that it's put out. We have other institutes and research centers that are also coming online. And so in those ways, we hope to fulfill our obligation to be a resource for the community.
Mr. President, tell us, where do you see the growth at West Liberty University 5, 10, 15 years from now?
Well, you know, over the last 7 years, West Liberty University has been the only institution in the state of West Virginia that has had consecutive growth in all of those years. And we have the capacity to continue to grow. I think what it will depend upon is our ability to continue to provide high-quality programs and provide those types of programs that are in demand by not only our students but by the economy and the cultural and societal situation in which we're moving as a region, as a state, and as a country.
Now, speaking about some of that growth, President Capehart, give us an idea about the capital campaign for a great university.
Well, obviously, in order for our institution to continue to provide a high-quality education, it's important that we have buildings, facilities, and equipment and those types of things that will really make the student experience of a very high quality. And so we've embarked on what we call the capital campaign, and it's not only for buildings. You can see some of that on our campus already. The revitalization of Shaw Hall was part of that campaign. The building of Campbell Hall, which will house our health sciences, has been part of that campaign. But it's also an opportunity for us to create endowments, those types of things which will provide scholarship money for students on into the future, so that we continue to try to provide a high-quality education at a real value.
All right, West Liberty University President Robin C. Capehart. Mr. President, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks. Good for being here.
All right, we appreciate all of you joining us today. I'm Nate Fluharty. Have a great evening.
Well, he does a good TV interview. You wouldn't guess he's from Moundsville.
Did you happen to catch the Adams-Nixon debate last night?
I did. I don't think he and Reinbold make sense as running mates. They're kind of an odd couple. I hope it doesn't hurt our ad campaign.
Well, at least we have the Barnes & Noble account. It's going really well.
And I want to see that West Liberty men's basketball team on that Wheaties box yesterday.
Wheaties box yesterday. Ugh. I think their shorts should be shorter.
Mr. Kegler, your wife is here.
Thank you. Please send her in.
Honey, it's time to leave for the gala. I don't want to be late. Come on, we're gonna miss Frankie.
Work hard, boys.
Bye.